never be Nigerian. I am never a Nigerian, and I shall never be Nigerian. So take your fucking Nigeria and give me Biafra. Take your soup kingdom, give me your Dudua. Take your British company, give me Biafra. Take your soup country, give me your Dudua. Rise up, fight for your freedom, kingdom. Africans wake up, rise up, fight for your freedom, kingdom. They don't expect foreigners to fight for you. Soldiers are brothers, let's come together. Family, speak up, be one for, fight for Africa. Fight for Biafra, the freedom Biafra, the freedom Africa. Africa, wake up, rise up, fight for your freedom. You will never be Nigerian, no, never be Nigerian. No, from beginning, you will never be Nigerian, nothing like Nigeria. You shall never be Nigerian, nothing like Nigeria. So take your fucking Nigeria, give them Biafra. Take your soup country, give them Oduduwa. Take your animal kingdom, give them Biafra. Take your royal Nigeria, give them Oduduwa. Biafra, cross river, delta, Edo, river, Benue, Abia, Anambra, Imo, we are all Biafra, shout out to all to our tribe, we love us for freedom, to every freedom fighter, special respect, you know, everyone white, legendary, massive movement. Security network. It's all to need. Don't West. Don't Welcome
welcome. Please kindly share the program on your platform. Share the program on any WhatsApp group you belong. Wherever you are watching from, any WhatsApp group you belong, please share the program. Share it to friends and family. Click like and share. Very important. Before we start the program, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Biafra, try to share the program. Share and like. It is very important and necessary. You must share this program and like the program so that we can be able to pass this message across and get to people who need to hear us. You are going to help to make sure that this program gets across to people who need to hear us. We cannot do it on our own, except you do your own part.
We are Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. You are welcome to land of rising sun. There is a land that is full of natural resources. Pretending divided us during colonization. No, we are generous and industrious. Naturally, educationally, we are loaded. Mentally, we can take care of the world. Mbano vya kelele, mama papa can go see different feeling. Because vya kelele, anywhere you from, around the world. Mbano vya kelele, come and see who we are. Because vya kelele, ndemboa, jano vya kelele. Welcome to Biafra. It's about you fall. Ever been a city, you are Sirani, consequently na karaka. Tipo bonajere boganiru, organiru ni balo wagare. Chupo kikaja magani jeje, na faya keje butike. Mano vya keleno, mama papa vya kuni fadi bilike. Biko vya keleno, anywhere you from, mama do. Mano vya keleno, come and see who we are. Vya keleno, vya keleno. Welcome to Biafra. Biafra, look what do you want? Everybody see you are welcome. We are Biafrans. We believe in quality education. We can be partners if you are ready for innovation. I can even.
Thank you for joining. Welcome. Please share the program on your WhatsApp groups. Share the program on the WhatsApp groups and your friends.
of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in Sosine Bigebi. He said,
Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for connecting to the program wherever you are connecting from. I appreciate you for joining this program. I thank you so much for connecting to this program. Any place you are connecting from, if you are joining from Biafra land, you are joining from Europe, from Asia, from Australia, from Canada, whichever part of the world you are joining from, I say may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect you. Today is the first day of 2023, and I welcome every of my followers, those who are here now and those who are going to watch later. I welcome every one of you into 2023, and I congratulate you for being around to see 2023. This is our first broadcast in 2023, and it's a broadcast I want to use to remind Biafrans of the time and also congratulate every one of us who was able to make it this far. So many wish that they could be able to make it this far, or they could not be able to make it. So many have fought so hard, even sincerely with their heart, to pursue the cause of Biafra and see that year of freedom. They were not able to make it. You made it because you are special. You made it because you are special, you are appointed. You made it because there is something that Chukwu Okike wants you to do. You made it because there is a role you must play. You made it because there is a responsibility on your shoulder that you must have to carry out. That is why you were able to make it. And I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, do not joke with this opportunity that Chukwu Okike has given you. The opportunity that Chukwu Okike Abiama gave you to be among those who are going to pursue the last miracle on the planet Earth, to be among those who are going to celebrate the freedom of the Biafran people, the freedom of the indigenous people, in general, the freedom of the black race. For the fact that Chukwu Okike Abiama kept you alive to witness that year of freedom, you have every reason to be happy and thank him. It is not because you are so hardworking. It is not because you did something so special. It is just by grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama that he will choose those whom he will choose. Chukwu Okike Abiama will love those whom we love. He will bless those whom he wants to bless. Regardless what human beings are saying, he will do what he will do. So if you are among those who were able to walk into, sorry for that distraction, that is what we have continued to face. When I started this program initially, I started it and there was a lot of attack, and I ended the program and start afresh. This is what we have to face in the media. A lot of challenges we are facing in the media. The network attack is so high on the media. Just like our last joint media program, we could not be able to hold the joint media program conclusively because of attack. So this attack is coming often and on, and I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, as the attack comes, just have patience. We will return back and continue preaching the gospel. We will never stop. No matter how they try to stop us from this message, they will not succeed. That is why each time you come on my platform, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okike Abiama to kindly like the program. Click like and share. When you click like and share, you are equally alerting other people to join us. And when you alert other people to join us, when we have a good number of people watching, the algorithm will not have any option than to continue to send notification to other people to join us, and they can't stop us. That is why it is important that you play your own part. When you come and you are joining us on the program and you're watching, you don't only watch. There is a role you have to play. That role you have to play is to click like the program. Click that like we are asking for is very important. It won't cost you anything. It won't cost you anything. That place you see thumbs up, just click that thumbs up. It will help the broadcaster to continue to stand firm. It will help the information to get across to everyone that is connected to Biafra issue, and they will get notification and they will join us. It is important. This is our first broadcast of the year. They have started attacking. Attack have increased. And as I have always said, don't think it is over. It is not yet over. We are entering into the most difficult aspect of it. But as I have just said, there is a reason why Chukwu Okike Abiama made it possible for you. It is not because you did something special. It is not because you are too righteous. It is not because of anything, but because of his grace alone. You are favored. Chukwu Okike Abiama will favor whom he will favor. It doesn't matter the kind of person you are. It doesn't matter how you are. Chukwu Okike Abiama will choose whom he has chosen. If you are alive today in 2023, the year of freedom, you are one of the chosen person. And you have a role to play. You have a role to play. And in that role that you have to play, you must have to stand firm, stand strong, and play that your role effectively. Do not allow anybody to distract you. Do not allow anybody to distract you. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, no matter where they come, no matter the angle they're coming from, don't allow anybody to distract you. Please. That thing that Chukwu Okike Abiama made it, that thing that made Chukwu Okike Abiama that allow you to see 2023, begin to do it. This is the year we have been waiting for. The year every Biafran have been dreaming of. The year Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spoke about. The year our spokesperson Mazi Simon Ekpa spoke about. The year of promise. A year where we are going to take back our life. A year where we will go back to whom we are. We have come into that year. And I tell you, for you to be alive to see 2023, you are special. And you have a special assignment. Do not ignore it. Do not ignore the assignment. Every single one of us here There is something you are supposed to do. That is why you are here today. It is not over yet. The battle will intensify. The propaganda will intensify. The blackmail will intensify. Everything we have been facing all this while, they are going to increase. But on your own part, you have to increase in your effort. You have to increase in your mental toughness. You have to increase in your vigilance. You have to pay attention to every goddamn thing that is happening around you. More especially, our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. We have reached to the point that we are talking about. And I tell you, a lot is about to happen. A lot has happened already, but more is about to happen. This is the year of freedom. In this 2023 year of freedom, a lot of things are going to happen. The enemy is going to do everything possible to stop our freedom from coming. The devil comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And that is exactly what our enemies is going to do in 2023. They will come to steal. They will come to kill. They will come to destroy. They have started. They have started and they're not going to stop. Our enemies have started and they're not going to stop. More attack is going to come. More challenges is going to come. They will be coming from east, west, north, south, from all corners. But I tell you, you must stand strong and stand firm. No weapon formed or fashioned against you will prosper. As long as you're standing on the truth, as long as you're being faithful, don't allow anybody to take your attention away. Remember, our only focus in 2023 is to actualize Biafra. Our only focus in this year of freedom is the declaration of Biafra, and it must be declared. Biafra is going to come. Our countdown continues. We still have few days. I tell you, do not sleep. Do not sleep. It is not yet over. This is just the beginning. It is going to get tougher. It is going to get tougher. I beg you in the name of Chukwuka, pay attention to every moment of 2023. Pay attention to every minute in 2023. It is very important. You must be security conscious any place you are as a Biafran. Be security conscious. More especially our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. You must pay attention to your environment. You must pay attention to your environment. We have lost a lot of people already, and we don't want to continue to lose. Even as you're watching this video, people are still running away from their homes. People are running helter-skelter. Properties are being destroyed. Lives are being destroyed. Properties are stolen in Biafra land. Properties of innocent people that have committed no crime. The terrorists are now in uniform, going on rampage to stop our freedom. Our enemy knows that our freedom is sure. Our enemy, they know and they can see the handwriting on the wall that today, the Biafran we are talking about today, it is not a Biafran that will say a thing and will not carry it out. The Biafran we are talking about today is not a Biafran that you can be able to drag back. They know that it is not the Biafran they have been seen before. The people they are seeing today are not the people they know very much about. Today, the 100 men that Mazen Nandekano cried for to march, they are very much available and they are more than 100. Mazen Nandekano cried and asked Chukwu Kukabema for 100. But I can bet you that Chukwu Kukabema gave Mazen Nandekano more than 1,000 people. Give Mazen Nandekano more than 1,000 people. If one can chase 1,000, and 10 can chase 10,000, when we have 1,000 or more, you know what we can do. They know it very well. They know what is coming. Even though they can't figure it out, but they know that something is coming. Our enemies, they know that something is coming. But I pity those of us who are Biafrans in Biafra land, who doesn't know that something is coming. Those are the people I'm worried about. You are a Biafran. At this moment, in the year of freedom, we have just stepped into it, and yet you seem not to be bothered. You must wake up from your sleep. You must wake up. Nothing will stop us from getting into Biafra in this year. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is not the mandate of Master Simon Eber. Neither is it the mandate of Master Nandikano. It is not my mandate. Not autopilot mandate. It is the mandate of Chukwu Kukadiam. We are just simply keying into that mandate. That is what we are doing. The only thing we are doing is to key into that mandate of Chukwu Kukadiam. And we will continue to do so. We continue to do so until freedom comes. In this year that we are in, that year that we've been talking about, the year we have waited for. I thank Chukwu Kukadiam that I was able to make it. I thank Chukwu Kukadiam that I'm among those who were able to see that year of freedom. Everyone that was able to see that year of freedom, I pray that we all will be around to raise that flag when the time comes. As many as are able to survive it up to this minute, I pray that we all will raise the flag together. The enemy will not stop. And we will not stop either. We will not lose our guard. We will not lose our guard. And you that is watching on the comment section, I ask you, are you prepared? Are you ready? So, I'm so sorry for all this. This is what we have to deal with. This is what we have to deal with. But I beg you in the name of Chukwu Kukadiam, exercise patience. Anytime they try to log us out, exercise patience, we'll definitely be back. And please, if you have not liked this very broadcast, please like and share. Like and share. Like and share. It is very important for you to like this program and share it to get across to every person. This is our first program of the year. Our first broadcast of the year. And we must have to make sure we get across to everybody. To let them know that that year we have been talking about, here are we, 2023, the year of freedom. 2023, the year of redeclaration of Biafra. 2023, when we will all rise up and defend our nation, defend our rights, defend our life. A year that self-defense is going to be activated in full measure. A year that every one of us will take up that responsibility that we have all sworn to. That collective responsibility that we have all sworn to. Time, the disruption from our brokers is so heavy. The attack is so heavy, mainly on social media. Last time, in our joint brokers, autopilot media joint brokers, we could not be able to conclude the broadcast because of the attack on the media. And it's affecting everybody. That is why every one of us must have to pay attention. With any little opportunity we have to share the videos and send the information across to people that need to hear it and say it. I have taken an oath within myself, within my heart, and said that as long as I live, I will continue to speak up for Biafra. It doesn't matter what happens. Even if I'm given an opportunity of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, any single opportunity I have, I will use it to speak for Biafra. I will do that. I'll continue to do that until Biafra comes. And even after Biafra have come, I will continue to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. To speak up and defend Biafra at all times. That is my pledge. And so many of us have taken up that responsibility also to defend Biafra and Biafra land. We have a lot of brothers and sisters on the ground who are fighting on the field, on the front, to defend our land, Biafra. I tell you, it doesn't matter what you see today. It doesn't matter what you hear. Biafra is going to come this year, 2023. I am happy that I'm able to see that year of freedom. Be happy. As long as you are able to walk into this year of freedom 2023, that must come to pass. It must come to pass. No man can stop it. You can see the way the enemy is fighting in all corners. The enemy is fighting tirelessly to make sure they stop the coming of Biafra in 2023. When you see the way they are unleashing all their armories, you begin to understand that the coming of Biafra in 2023 is real. It's not just a wishful thinking. It's a reality. It's a reality. It's a work in progress. It's been coming for a very long time. Very, very long time. And today, here are we. And I tell you, freedom will definitely come. It doesn't matter what anybody has to say. They can't stop us. We will definitely have our freedom. Count yourself lucky if you are part of those who will be able to be made it in this year of freedom. If you have made this in this year of freedom, 2023, we will never forget. Count yourself lucky. It is not because you did anything special. It is not because you are righteous. It is not because you are. It is because the grace of Chukwu Okike is upon you. His grace made it possible that you will be in this year of freedom. Only the grace of Chukwu Okike made it possible. There are so many people that we are not able to make it. Genuine Biafrans with their pure heart who were fighting for Biafra on the ground. They couldn't make it to 2023. There are so many genuine Biafrans who with their whole heart wished to see this year of freedom. Those who could not make it is not because they are sinful. It is not because they didn't do something right, but it is because Chukwu Okike chooses to favor whom he will favor. And if you are able to see 2023, you are favored. All you have to do now is that thing that made Chukwu Okike to keep you alive in 2023. Begin to do it. If you are a Biafran, there is something that Chukwu Okike have in mind that made him to preserve you up to this today. There is something that made Chukwu Okike to preserve you and I in this very year of do not delay. Network attack is so much, it's unbearable. The network attack is unbearable. It's unbearable. I can't just figure it out. It's unbearable. I'm using a Wi-Fi, a very strong Wi-Fi, but I don't know why. The only explanation to this is that the program is under attack. Just as I've explained in the past, they won't allow us to speak up. They were able to be patient up to this time. I appreciate every one of you. I thank you for your time. Thank you for being able to stand there until this minute. This is the challenge we have to face, but we have to take it the way we see it. Thank you for your patience to hang around even in all the challenge and break in transmissions and all that. This is not my making. The attack is real. And just as I was saying, in 2023, it's going to be even more harder because they will do everything to make sure they stop us from sending out information, but they can't stop us. They will do everything to make sure that we don't tell Biafrans what is going on, but we can't stop. We will continue to say. Every little opportunity we have, we say this, what we have to say. Just as I have said, I have spoken enough, and Biafran people have heard me. All you got to do is to share to those people who are not here to get the information. You can see the kind of attack we get on broadcast. What you are seeing is not my making. My Wi-Fi is very, very strong. Very, very strong. My Wi-Fi is very strong, and I'm using it alone. So there is no reason why all this kind of issue should be happening. The only reason why I'll be having this kind of destruction is just attack, and that is what it is. But nevertheless, I thank Chukwu Okike for allowing me to at least get to this far. Biafran people have heard me. I welcome every Biafran into 2023, the year of freedom. And as we have made it, we will never give up. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect every Biafran, every Udugua person, every Middle Beltan, anybody genuinely seeking for freedom. In this year 2023, we will find our freedom. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect our ESN. I thank everyone who has contributed yesterday for the ESN fundraising. Please continue in that fundraising. Don't wait until the day of fundraising The site is there. You can make your donation through the site at any given time. This is a critical time when the ESN need your support. They need your support. So whenever you hear about the fundraising, key in. And also follow the website to make a contribution at all times, not only during the time of fundraising. But for those who were there yesterday, I appreciate every one of you, and I say, may Chukwu Okekame continue to bless you abundantly. May Chukwu Okekame protect and bless Umuada, Honorable Azoka, all our media warriors that are doing marvelous things, autopilot media warriors. May Chukwu Okekame guide and protect every one of them. Our spokesperson, Master Simon Ebra, may Chukwu Okekame continue to carry you in his hands. May Chukwu Okekame continue to protect you, secure you, give you more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. May Chukwu Okekame continue to guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, wherever he is. We cover him with the presence of Chukwu Okekame. No weapon formed or fashioned against him shall prosper. No evil they brought against him shall stand. I appreciate every one of you that was here. We are going to continue the broadcast again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu Okekame. And hopefully by tomorrow it's going to be better. Because when they keep on cutting us off and off, you change your line of thought. You move away from your line of thought and you say different things and all that. It's really, really not good. That's not a good communication. We have to, when you want to communicate, it's better you take up a line of thought and end it very well so that people will understand you. I know they are doing it intentionally to make sure they disrupt us and distract us. But the most important thing today is that count yourself lucky that you are in the year of freedom. 2023 is the year of freedom. If you have made it this far, you are lucky. And there is a reason why Chukwu Okekame made it possible for you to make it this far. It is not because you did anything special. It is not righteous. It is not because you are anything special. It is because of his grace alone. It is the grace of Chukwu Okekame that made it possible for you to go this far. And you have to utilize that grace as given you effectively. That thing that made Chukwu Okekame to preserve you to see the year of freedom 2023. Listen to that tiny voice and do what it tells you to make sure that our freedom in 2023 is assured. Chukwu Okekame has signed and sealed it already. It's left for you and I to key in and work towards it to make it a reality. So, we must not relent in our effort. We must not. Attack is going to increase. Challenges will increase. Killings will increase. Destructions will increase. Blackmail and propaganda will increase. What are you going to do? You shouldn't chicken out. All you have to do is to increase your own effort. We will overcome all of them. We will see all of them crumble. Every single thing they bring upon us, you will watch them. You will watch them sink. Every one of them will sink. They will disappear. We know the work of the enemy. They only come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And that is exactly what they are doing in Biafra land as you're watching me now. To kill, to steal, and to destroy. But we can't fold our hand and continue to watch them. That is why in 2023, it's going to be a different ball game. Self-defense will be activated fully, in full force, and ESN is going to take charge. Our Eastern Security Network are intact, very, very much intact. And if you think they are not there, they are there, very intact. Whatever propaganda you see them, all this while they have been distracting people, catching people, and confessing. You see the kind of people they are catching. The people they are arresting are the same people who they have bought over. The same people whom they are using to disturb the struggle. The same people they are using to demonize the original ESN. Finally, I can't say for Biafra. You saw many of their confessions here and there. You've seen so many of their confessions. All this, there has never been any genuine ESN member have been arrested. Not even one. No genuine ESN member has been arrested. No. All the arrests and confessions you are seeing, these are people who have infiltrated the ESN. People who were there before, and they were bought over. And because they were bought over, they felt they can now begin to fight against that which they built. Because they were bought over, they felt that they know much about ESN, so they want to use that opportunity to begin to destroy ESN. But I tell you, the original ESN formed by Mazen Nanikan are very, very intact, and they have made it into the year of freedom. And for the fact they have made it into the year of freedom, I tell you, it is going to be water in 2023. Water in 2023. Our freedom is assured. For they were able to make it into this year of freedom. For the fact that ESN, the original ESN established by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, under our spokesmanship of Mazi Simon Ekpa, that ESN, very intact. All these idiots that have been arrested, these are people who were built under ESN. Some of them were there under ESN, and they sold out. And when they sold out, they were using them against ESN, They were using them to destroy that which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu established. Before Mazi Simon Ekpa came on board, and Chukwu Okama used Mazi Simon Ekpa to separate the wheat from the chaff. Chukwu Okama used Mazi Simon Ekpa to separate the wheat from the chaff. And when that separation was done, they don't have any choice anymore. They began to act as informants against our own. And when Chukwu Okama have built that barrier and they see they cannot succeed, when they have overstayed their use, the same people that were using it against the original ESN are the same people arresting them today. You see them confessing here and there. The same people who use them against the real agenda of the ES, the real ESN form of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is under our spokesperson Mazi Simon Ekpa today. The same people that use them against us are the people picking them up today and arresting them, using them for different kinds of confessions and all that. And to the glory of Chukwu Okama, you see the people they are calling their names. Have you heard anybody mention Mazi Simon Ekpa's name? Have you heard anyone of them mention Simon Ekpa said this? No. It has always been the Department of Saboteur, the Department of Saboteur, the Department of Saboteur. From their A to Z, they have been the ones sponsoring the killings in Biafra land. But their end has come. Their end has come. Today, the truth is in the open. Every one of us who have been pretending not to know the truth for a long time, today we know the truth. The truth is before the whole world. The world cannot even pretend about it anymore. I used to see in the uproar and the call for arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa. They were making call writing petitions. Do you see them? They disappeared. Every one of them disappeared and they ran into their caves. But it is not over. Another one is going to happen. You're going to see another propaganda. Another one is going to happen. Because of this, they are obedient of a thing. These people who are bent on enslaving us, they will not stop. These obedient idiots, they will not stop. They are going to create another one. You will see, they are going to create another one, another force. They will create another means, another lie, another propaganda. They will create a new one. Just watch and see. In this year of freedom, watch and see. They will create another one. But just the same way they have always been failing. They will create it and they will fail woefully. They will fail because this is the 2023 we're talking about. This is the year of freedom. We cannot accept anything apart from Biafra. We have said it again and again. We are not seeking for any Igbo presidency. We are not seeking for resource control. We are not seeking for any regional game or play. What we are looking for is the independence of Biafra. Self-determination for Biafran people. Our Oduduwa brothers are still looking for the same thing. Self-determination for Oduduwa people. The freedom of the people is what we are after. We don't care about whatever. We are sure. You all know it that in Biafra land there will be no election. There won't be any. You go to Biafra land today, what you're going to see is poster of referendum. Referendum and free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what we want. The referendum of Biafran people to make their choice and decide where they want to be and how they want to function. That is where we are. And we are going to get that referendum by fire, by force. Whether they like it or not. Whether I agree or don't agree. We are going to be there. Chukwu Okama have made it that we will be there. And yes, we will be there. Biafra is going to be restored. Come sun, come rain, come whatever. If you are one of those who is considering, maybe let's leave Obi and say, you are wasting your garden time. You are wasting your time and you're going to meet your doom. You are going to meet something that will shock you. If you are one of those who is somehow deceiving him or herself, thinking that somehow, let's try and see, or somehow, You cannot deceive anybody anymore. Biafrans, we are gone and gone for good. We are going. And we cannot take anything. We cannot take anything short of our freedom. The only thing we know today that we can accept is our freedom. Genuine and absolute freedom of Biafran people. That is where we stand. That is what we look up to, and nothing else. And I pray that everyone out there will wake up and embrace that freedom that have come. Any place you are watching from, please share the video. Make sure you get across to another person. This is the first broadcast for the year. And all I need to tell you is that there is a reason why Chukwu Okekara made it possible for you to see the year of freedom, 2023. There is a reason. It is not because you are very righteous, no. It is not because you did something special, no. It is because you are chosen. Only by grace of Chukwu Okekara, he chose you. Because Chukwu Okekara will choose whom he like. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter. He will choose whom he wants to choose. He will favor who he wants to favor. You are favored by Chukwu Okekara. That was why you are able to make it to the year of freedom. You are not special. You are not more righteous than those that lost their life. That couldn't be able to make it. People that were genuinely from their heart fighting for freedom, but they couldn't make it this far. You are not much hardworking than them, but they couldn't make it. But for the fact that Chukwu Okekara gave you that grace to see the year of freedom, you are going to raise the flag. Count yourself lucky. You are a chosen person. You are chosen. You are a chosen person. Chukwu Okekara chose you. Chose you. Don't disappoint him. Don't disappoint him. If you know the role you play, continue to play that role. That tiny voice you are hearing, follow that voice and do what it says. That is why Chukwu Okekara gave you that grace to see 2023. Follow it. Listen to that tiny voice. Listen to it. Listen to it. It will never mislead you. Pay attention to that tiny voice. If you're one of those that is blessed financially, the ESN is crying out for you to give them the tools they're going to use to defend your land. Make sure you make that tools available. Make that tools available. It is because of them that you are blessed. It is because of you to sponsor the economy of Biafra. That is why you are blessed. Do not keep it to yourself. If you have the voice to speak and call out people and make sure that information goes out, add your voice to the cry of Biafran people. That is the reason why you are being given that talent. Whatever talent you have, begin to apply it in this very 2023 in the Biafran actualization. It is no longer fun. We have been talking about it. Here are we today. That long-awaited years. The year that we have prayed for. The year that we have longed for. The year that we have wished for. Here are we. We are in it now. So, what are you going to do? We are in it. Chukwu Okekara by himself chose those who were able to make it. He will favor who he will favor. You are favored. You that is watching me, you are favored for you to be in this year of freedom. You are favored. All you have to do now is to begin to show appreciation to Chukwu Okekara by doing the needful, doing those things that you're supposed to do. That responsibility you have, you know. Wow, they have come again. So I think we have to end it here. I appreciate every one of you who have been able to connect today. We are going to continue tomorrow as usual to fire it and hit it on until we get into Biafra land. Thank you so much for joining this program. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support. I say Happy New Year. Welcome to the year of freedom. Thank you. Stay blessed and stay connected. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.